Alright, I've hit start streaming. Hopefully I have done everything right. Hello. It is late at night and I have just decided that I want to play some Mario Kart tonight. I usually stream Majora's Mask on Fridays at about this time, but I've been taking a break from that because it's been very hard to stick to a schedule and stuff recently. So, let's shoot this up. I just pulled my headphones out of where they're supposed to be. Hold on, let me set that back up. Alright. Oh, I forgot to tag one of my groups that I was gonna form. That should do it. Now I just need to boot up Twitch on the iPad so I can see the chat. Well, might as well get right into it. For a start here, I'm just gonna go straight into a worldwide match. I'd ask chat what color Yoshi to pick, but no one's in chat yet, so I'm just gonna go with green. Alright, we got Hyrule Circuit, Coconut Logs, and Big Green. Gotta love all the weird and wacky Miis you see online in Mario Kart. But if anyone happens to be watching the stream and wants to play, I can share my friend code in case you want to add me as a friend and then join the lobby. I can probably do that. This is taking a lot longer than it usually does. Ice Outpost it is. Can't complain about that, it's a fun track. Alright. I don't know what engine class we're at in this lobby. But, we'll figure it out. I think this is like 100cc. maybe a medium weight character wasn't the best idea for 100cc, but that's just how I play. I tend to use heavier characters in lower engine classes. Just so the speed feels right to me. Like I'm feeling a little slow. This race. Let's see if I can make this. Still haven't seen anyone in chat. Probably shouldn't be checking chat while racing at the same time. Let's risk this. Alright. Let me just switch my monitor view so I can see the, Twitch Studio. Real quick. Oh, hey, Black Velvet Ice Cream. Hey, how am I doing? I am doing good. Oh, Mushroom Gorge, we're picking that one. But, thank you for asking. I was just kind of didn't really have anything left to do in my day, so... And this is kind of the usual time I stream anyway. But I really didn't feel like playing Majora's Mask today, so Mario Kart it is. Let's see, today's Friday. The DLC tracks launched, the second wave of DLC tracks launched yesterday, so we're still kinda getting used to those. As you can see, like, pretty much everyone has picked, Mushroom Gorge, because it's one of the new ones. So when you see, like, a DLC track, like, since people have been playing this game for a long time, we're naturally kind of drawn to the tracks that are newer and we haven't played as much. So you're gonna, if any DLC tracks come up, we're probably gonna see them. Alright, that was cheap. But I can make my way back, hopefully. 4 mushrooms at least. Now, I'm gonna ruin my chances at a recovery, but it's gonna be hilarious. Okay, yeah. I should not have tried that on 100cc. That is a 150 or 200 shortcut. You need a lot of speed to go over that gap. The game is taunting me, giving me mushrooms that are giving me the mushrooms needed to perform that shortcut, fully knowing that I can't do it at this speed. Alright, I'll take the middle route this time. So this is how you'd ordinarily do that turn, but it is possible to jump the gap if you have enough speed and do it right, at the right angle. Okay, yeah, that golden mushroom is gonna kill me. This is not my race, but hey, it was fun. And I wasn't last, so... Sweet. I started kind of losing, and then immediately I'm like, so how about let's try this risky shortcut while I'm already in the back? And it didn't work and sealed my fate. Oh, by the way, Black Velvet Ice Cream, now that you are here, you get to vote on my Yoshi color. Now that there's someone here, I can finally ask you, what color of Yoshi do you want me to play as? We got green... Oh, communication errors occurred. Let's try that again. We got green, we got light blue, we got black, we got white, we got yellow, we got red, we got blue, we got pink, and we got orange. Have a preference? Blue. Alright. I like it. Oh, well, we'll have to spectate this next match, but I'll get in after that. So, you are here watching a stream of me watching a race. So, that's a thing. At least on the final lap, it won't take much longer. Yoshi's one of your favorite characters? Mine too. I love Yoshi. Yoshi's great. I love that you get to pick, like, your favorite color of Yoshi in this game, although I wish purple Yoshi was available. Alright, let's go for Moo Moo Meadows. We got Kermit the Frog in this lobby, apparently. And Captain Falcon. Gotta love people's weird and wacky me's. It's a new experience every lobby. Alright, Shroom Ridge. Shroom Ridge is one of my favorite courses for Mario Kart DS. So, this will be fun. It also has a boppin' theme song. Daisy has to be your favorite character. Yeah, Daisy is also great. Like, as for me, I really don't know what my favorite Mario character would be. Okay. I tend to just kind of pick a different character each time when I'm playing this game. I got a few kind of go-tos throughout various Mario games. Yoshi and Birdo tend to be some of my favorites, but I also really like Rosalina. Sad that Birdo is not in this game. Mario Kart Tour has a bunch of characters that aren't in this game. I kind of hope that they patch in new characters. I say yes. I'm just maintaining like casual commentary while just getting hit by everything. Let's see if I can up my game here. I say, knowing it's Mario Kart and upping one's game is near impossible when items are involved. Especially online. Like, you can be good at Mario Kart, but you can never be perfect at Mario Kart. I like to think I'm good at Mario Kart, but, I mean, it's Mario Kart. So sometimes you just can't. Oh my goodness. Boo stole my mushroom right as I pressed the button. Alright, I'll take third. Alright, TikTok Clock, Mount Wario, Toad Harbor. I'll go for TikTok Clock. Mark the Merchant is surprised by my surprise stream. Hello. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, the course has been selected. It's Mount Wario. Not my personal favorite track, but it is quite the spectacle. I'll give it that. Like, there's hardly a bad track in this game. There's just ones I'm more fond of than others. Like, the only course I really dislike in this game is Baby Park. If I say a track isn't my favorite, I probably still like it quite a bit. That's just how good this game is, really. So I don't play online super often, but it's definitely more of a challenge than playing against bots. I have to say, I'm usually in first place in, like, local co-op or single-player matches. So, I generally don't have mushrooms to do the difficult shortcuts. Than to do some of the more difficult shortcuts. So it's fun. Okay. Judging by that sound, I got first place. Sweet. Can viewers join? Yes, I believe you. Since you're already on my friends list, you can probably just go into the game. I think you can hit online and then you can join friends. Sky High Sunday's here. Let's do that one. What's really nice about online is the DLC courses show up in the online rotation, even if you don't, if you haven't bought either the DLC or the, because how the DLC works is you can either buy it separately or get it as part of NSO, the expansion pass. But even if you don't have one of those, you can still play with friends who have the DLC, play online with friends who have the DLC. So, yeah. Oh, your internet's down? Sorry about that. It'd be really fun if more people could join, but yeah. Sorry to hear that. Oh, no. Mark the Merchant, I see your demented profile picture in the corner of my screen. That means you're online. Oh, the corner of my eye. Alright, third, I think. Cheeseland. Alright, Kermit and Falcon are gone. They were the people who were front-running some of those other races, so... yeah. Gotta download an update. Don't worry, it only says it'll take a few hours. Updates in a nutshell. Mark Merchant's just repeatedly posting the update download times in the chat. It is going up. Not a smart decision to try to get him with the super horn. Good game, we need to talk. I do not need a coin right now. I need something to frickin' throw at people. I'm just barely in first. It's over, isn't it? Alright, whoever just stole that. Have fun with your coin. I love getting hit by things at the very end of the race. It's what they call fun. Ribbon Road and Water Park from here on out. Let's do Ribbon Road, see if I can use that with this. See if I have a skill advantage there. Because that's a trickier course. Should probably mention, I have no idea how long the stream is gonna go on for. I'll just play as much as I feel like. Can't complain about Water Kart getting chosen. It's a fun, short, fun one, like Moo Moo Meadows. So this one, like Moo Moo Meadows, is gonna be quite hectic. Because I think the easier courses tend to lead to more evenly spread mobs of people and less front running. So you're gonna get a lot more chaos in these. I can imagine. Hope my stream goes on for at least 1 hour and 1 minute, so you can join one race. Yeah, I'm in no mood to stop now. I've barely started, so you're in a good position, and hopefully that download slows itself down. I hope download speeds itself up. Alright, 10%. It's already gone up, and I've only done like a couple races, so it might speed up. Who knows? Double. Literally everybody. Let's go by a ground plant. It's definitely part of this strategy. There's a lot going on in this race. Alright, Yoshi's giving a little happy dance for 5th, so we'll be happy with him. I don't know how to feel about 5th right now, but Yoshi certainly does, so I'll take it. Electrodrome, Piranha Plant Slide, Grumble Volcano. This is an obvious choice for me. Piranha Plant Slide is one of my favorite tracks. Honestly, you're probably gonna, like, Mario Kart 7 has some of my favorite tracks from the series, so, like, honestly, whenever they come up, I'll probably be picking Piranha Plant Slide, Neo Bowser City, Toad Circuit, those kinds of tracks. I really hope they get the Woohoo Island course, one of them at least. Maka Woohoo, preferably, in one of the future waves of the DLC. Looks like we're playing Shroom Ridge again. I got no qualms with that. It's, as I think I said before, it's one of my favorite courses, so. Alright, while you're waiting, Mark the Merchant, you can listen to these bobbin' tunes. Alright, Black Velvet Ice Cream says, sorry for not talking much, really hungry, that's fine. It's totally cool, this is just a chill stream. And then Mark the Merchant says, sorry if he's not talking as much as well. And Philip like, I appreciate the, sentiment, but, do you have anything to say other than your download progress? Just a question. It's not a statement on anything. But, just a quick question. I don't have any coins. Doing well. Just gotta snag up as many coins that people have dropped along the way. That's how I'm gonna pull ahead, if anything. Things were going so well. Everything was stacking up. Like merchant has said a lot of things. Yes, you've answered my question. It really is hard to chat while I'm playing Mario Kart. Ideas. Can always talk more. So, I've been seeing a lot of people choose random courses, because you get, in an online lobby, each race, you get the choice of 3 specific courses, or, you can pick a random course. Ooh, Snowland. Mark Merchant says, it's getting worse, somewhat concerned about the download. Sorry to hear that. But yeah, I feel like a lot of people are hitting random courses, choosing random courses, so that they can get a shot at one of the DLC courses popping up. That's my theory, at least. I'm gonna have to get better at that shortcut. I really haven't practiced this one enough. Like, as I said, I've just started playing some of the DLC courses. And while this is one of my favorites, definitely, I haven't done a time trial on it yet. So I really don't have the, mushroom shortcuts down. That was better, but I had a star for that, so... mostly won't have that kind of opportunity again. Someone had a red shell behind me. I know I'm scared for my life. And another in front of me again. Third. Right, so it's really like random helps with the decision fatigue. I generally just pick whichever course I like the most from. But if that's your strategy, that's everyone has their own kind of thing. I want to do Choco Mountain. Can't believe I'm not reading all of these. Oh, I know. How could I? Don't always have a most liked course. Yeah, that's... I've played a whole lot of this game, so I have experience with pretty much every track. So there's definitely some that I really like and want to see. So that's where I'm coming from. Unless there's a course that you know others won't like. Right, you're the one who picks Baby Park. Forgot about that. Still doing better than you will if you ever join. Don't sell yourself that short. You at least incite chaos in any race that you're a part of. Mario Kart 8 track tier list when? I don't really do that kind of thing. As much as like, I'm not the type to just put out all my, like... I'm not the type to, like, argue all of my opinions with random people. Like, a tier list reads to me not as just a simple, like, less than... Okay, people, stop bumping me. People! Drive in here! Lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, tier lists. Like, there's something I don't really like about tier lists, I don't know why. Like, I feel like because they are, in a lot of cases in competitive games, used to measure objectivity. And they have that kind of correlation, they have that kind of connotation to me. So, it'd be like, you're saying, these are your favorite tracks, but, like, objectivity makes that sound like... You probably know what I mean. Like, presenting an opinion as a fact, kind of... Well, that was a very short-lived Piranha Plant. been getting a whole... getting a lot of repeats. I think I'm gonna hit random now. We got Mark the Merchant in chat, questioning, whether or not his opinion is the law. And I'm not reading the percent per minute. No, I'm not, because it makes my brain hurt. Alright, Ribbon Road. I'm sorry, Mark Merchant says he's not questioning, he's being disappointed. I don't agree with him. If anything the coin is useful for as an item, it's recovering from a blue shell attack. Because getting hit by items takes off 3 coins, and those are pretty useful for speed. So sometimes it's a good idea to hold on to one, in case you get hit by like a red drill or a blue shell. Fortunately, nothing can help you recover from lightning, because lightning is the worst. But I'm far enough in the lead that it shouldn't matter too much. Double item. Okay. I was gonna say that would be bad. That was bad. But the lightning caused a ton of people to fall into the pit. So, that was lucky. Like the vibe of Ribbon Road? Yes, it's a really fun kind of thing. Say watch pot never boils, but what if you make watching the pot into a game? What even is a game anyway? I can't even. Donut planes. My brain is hurting. I cannot keep up with the messages. This one dude just said, good night, I'm out of here, but then proceeded to, has not left. So I think he's just spamming random chat messages. On, like, Mario Kart lobby. Mario Kart lobby. Weird that the messages are going too fast for me, but, like, the update takes forever. Yeah, that's because you're, like, posting an update every, like, 2 seconds. By the way, anyone want me to stick with blue Yoshi, or does anyone have a new Yoshi color, suggestion? We got green, light blue, black, white, yellow, red, blue, pink, and orange. I think it's time for a new one. I like my variety. Play as Pink Yoshi from Mark the Merchant. Will do. Let's see how this goes. Alright, we're jumping into a spectate here. But after that's done, we'll get into the lobby proper. May or may not be playing Animal Crossing Black Velvet Ice Cream. That's fine, like... Sometimes you just need background noise for something, you know, like... Like, sometimes, like, Animal Crossing is a chill enough game, you don't really need to have all your focus on it, but, like, sometimes, like, even if you're, like, working on something or something, just sometimes it's just good to have, like, a stream in the background. Sometimes, I don't know, I don't speak for everyone, but... Yeah, do whatever you want. Is the stream in the background or the game in the background? I was implying the stream was in the background. More of your focus will probably be on the interactive video game. But it, like... Yeah. Alright, race is finishing up. Honestly, the games in the background, you just need something for your hands to do. I can understand that as well. Oh, the download's accelerating. Exciting, Mark the Merchants. Cheap Beach, Waluigi Pinball, Toad Harbor. Now, we're obviously gonna go for the ultra-popular hit course from Mario Kart DS, Cheap Beach. Chat is getting pretty interactive for you. Yeah. So, I like the DLC courses, and I like to see courses that I haven't played in a while. But I also like being contrary on these things, and I like giving lesser, less appreciated courses, less popular courses, a fighting chance. So... yeah. Well, it's Waluigi Pinball anyway. Mark Merchant's still insisting on sending a message every time his download goes up a percent. Alright, I should have gone around the other way to get coins. Alright. Okay, that did not work. Usually, when you hit something with a super horn, it goes flying upwards. The pinball did not. The aesthetic of the course is much improved from the DS version. I'd have to agree. Tour and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe have really nailed this one in terms of like the vibe and aesthetic. That person just tried to hit me 3 times in a row with that, the sodium chloride is starting to build up. I believe this uses the same track as, the same music track as Wario Stadium. Like, I don't think they composed a new arrangement for Waluigi Pinball. I kinda wish they did, just because it'd help kinda divide the two, or like, make the two more unique from each other. But, it's still fine. Still a good music track, regardless. Mark Merchant wants to call when your download finishes. That could work. I'd be open to that. It'd take a bit of setup, but I'm not against that. Waiting for a setup. I'll just need to switch my monitor over to HDMI 1 so I can see my PC and just get a Discord call started, and then possibly also turn on the audio track on OBS, but stop pushing me away from the coins. As soon as I get into this. Show me moves. Thought maybe I was gonna win one of these. Ooh, Toad Circuit. Should be a nice, simple one. Third ain't bad. True, but I was in first for most of that race. And then got cheated by a blue shell. Cheated isn't the right word. But, like, it's frustrating. Alright, looks like Mark the Merchant's basically there. So after this race, I'll pause for a minute to see if I can get a call going with Mark the Merchant. Let's get some hype going. Yep. Download is almost finished. position. Gonna have to maintain this for just a bit longer. A lot of practice with this one. Yes! Okay. Alright. Let me, open up Discord for a second and answer this call. Hello? Right, I can't hear you because my headphones are only in.
Yes. Say all the things I wanted to say while you can't hear
Give
me.
me a second.
I guess it's just any time in my house alone. So this isn't really very special, no, is it? Because I couldn't. Oh, communication.
Oh, shoot. Hold on. Okay, I think everything's, well, no, now I
there was a rhyme there
hear
somewhere.
Flightsy.
Can you hear me now?
Maybe, well, I can't really do anything about it right now because it just went into a race, but,
Can you hear me?
and I don't want to be, like, disrespectful and disconnect,
No,
so
but can you hear me?
I can't hear Flightsy, but the stream probably can.
Ah, yes.
I can sort of, just these headphones are mega broken. I can there's a new package on my desk, I can unpackage them and use those when this race is done.
Barnard's secrets. Did you know that 2 + 2 is 4? I didn't know.
Looking at the audio bars, you look like your volume's pretty good.
Oh, thank
A
you.
lot as I can't hear.
But I'm thankful that you think this way. I'm off the screen now. I'm just on the Switch like this way. But I'm glad that you think so highly of me. That my audio is good. That's why I think it compliment. I should compliment people like that. You'll meet someone in real life and just be like, hey, your audio is good. Why are you fighting wrong with the pinball? Audio, it's good. The best, the new best, huh? We'll run out of RAM. You're right, like, this is another stage where we're doing messages too, like, you can get something going. And once you get something going, it like it's the same itself. But it can be broken off at random times, and sometimes they'll just come again. And like, you can always have some of my beautiful voice commuting into the stream. Like, fine. It's unusually, really, bad enough. Hopefully. Second, first. Exciting. I wouldn't see it in cinematic. Second. Oh, come on. Oh, perfect green check. Bomb was left behind. I think we got a good shot. On the pinboard table, the most chaotic part of the match. We get really screwed up here. But, oh, of course, made it through without any shot. Just a fucking ooh. Oh. Oh, someone threw the red shells
Okay.
too early, and that is a
Start.
first place. That is a first place. Very impressive.
Okay.
Can you hear me yet?
Well, I can hear you now until I
Yeah.
switch over to the game, in which I'll only be able to hear the game. So I'm gonna back out of the lobby
Oh,
and
too.
open. See if I can open these extra headphones that are on my
Can the
desk.
stream still hear me?
Yes.
Have they been able to hear me the whole time?
Yes.
What are people in the chat saying? I don't know what that is anymore. I guess I could pull up the stream.
No messages have been sent in chat since you have.
They're all afraid. They'll never match up to my beautiful progress recordings.
You've certainly left your mark on my stream so far. Why do people make packages like this impossible to open? I have scissors on my desk. Why am I not using those? I apologize for the just opening these phones. Because the other ones just decided to die.
What's going on?
I'm still opening headphones. I'm not aggressive at you, I'm aggressive at the headphones. Aren't packages designed for people to open them? Like, if I'm bleeding from that, I will be very annoyed. Ow, 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 ow. I've been injured by packaging. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to go get a band-aid. Philip, you can entertain the stream.
Good. I've been entertaining the chat by predicting what you're gonna say. Cause there's stream lag, so when you say it, I can just type it into the chat. It'll look magical. They're gone. They'll never know what I've done. Except for the fact that I left a very obvious thing to the chat log. So, how are you doing? Okay. I don't know. I have like the stream up so I can look at the chat, but I can't really tell what. I can't hear it. I don't have the sound on because that would create sound issues. So, you know. Unnaturally. I don't know when these messages reach you. Oh look, it's Africa.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I literally cut myself on
There's a toad? Like in real life.
box. Oh, and I need to close my nose.
Unfortunately, Galaxy has cut themselves, just like in real life.
Okay, now I'm back.
I'll come back.
And now,
Is anyone left?
let me see. Still says there's 3 people
That's good.
on the
One
stream.
of those people is me.
So I'm just gonna go into Worldwide Versus, and you can join me.
Right.
I am gonna switch myself to Green Yoshi. And,
I am Luigi. I see how it is. Green. Are you glad that I called this? I'm sensing a lack of response, which is usually what happens when Galaxy is disappointed in me. Which is often.
I already
Pretty much
play
always.
Breath of the Wild with you. Why did I let you onto my stream? Mario
I
Kart.
don't know what you're talking about. Look, since you can't talk while playing, and I appear to have been locked out because other people got in first, I can commentate on the race.
Alright, if you say so.
Complimenting each other perfectly, with no flaws. I'm sorry if I had to hijack this information.
No, it's fine. Thought it'd be fun, but then, like, all sorts of stuff. The headphones, and now I'm just annoyed that, like, I need 2 pairs of headphones for this setup, and my other pair of headphones just decided to stop working. Reach the end of its life. So.
What I'm saying is now
Yes. Now would in fact be a very bad time.
I will do my best, but I will say I am naturally good. I will try not to do any of my more non-active, but I was definitely thinking a little bit about doing. That means I won't sing the beer bottle song.
You better not.
I should have sung the beer bottle song while I was entertaining the chat and
I'm glad you didn't. Unless you're lying and you did.
I did. I commented on it. Actually, I quite like Stadium. As you can see, a 4th place. It's a solid position. And with green shells, opportune items, but in the middle of the pack, chaos is unfortunately a high factor at this point in the race. Well,
Yeah,
I don't know much about that. Yeah?
Yeah. That actually sounds pretty fun.
What's it?
I'll have to rewatch that part of the stream.
Oh shoot, I was watching the stream bit, not the... I just realized I was commentating on the stream bit, not on my
Yeah.
thing, which I should have been. I'm tricking Calamari Desert, because it's Calamari.
Yeah, it's a newer one, and I will say they've made it more interesting in this game, so...
Is Calamari Desert from Tour?
It's from Mario Kart 64.
Oh yeah, it says so.
Tour made some changes to it, which Mario Kart 8 has adopted, namely the route changing. In the original game, it was a standard course, but in this game, like with the Tour courses, it has a different route for every lap.
That's a weird thing. I guess it's because there's so little gameplay in Mario Kart Tour that they spice it up every lap.
Yeah, so you know those train tracks. There's a lap that will, there's a lap that has you go onto the train tracks and actually, like, go around them in the opposite direction that the train is going. So you occasionally need to dodge that.
That's interesting. I mean, I remember I haven't played much of 64. Like I went to a party once and they had an N64, so I played it there. I'm not an N64 connoisseur. I'm in the you all get to watch Galaxy World. You don't have to watch my inevitable bad playing the video game. It's more impressive to watch Galaxy. I'm in 10th. I'm in 8th. I'm in 10th. It's not gonna go. I'm not necessarily bad at the game. I'm just suboptimal.
That's one way to put it.
Okay. I'm in 4th now because I gotta start. But then, oh my goodness. I waited 7 hours. It started off and I was like 9 hours.
Yeah, that's how downloads tend to go.
It was going down so fast that I realized.
Alright, heads up, you'll be able to, on the third segment, you actually get to choose your route, whether to duck back onto the normal track or stay on the train tracks for a bit longer.
Well, okay, well, I'm doing this now. I'm on the train track. Which is good for me because I am in 11th place. I did it.
You weren't last.
That is true. I wasn't last. I beat at least one real human being. You got first place. Wait, did you get first place?
Yes, I did. I'm gonna pick Mario Kart Stadium for this one.
I'm gonna pick. I like the music of Mario Kart Stadium, but I'm gonna pick N64 Rainbow Road.
Fair.
You have to give me your opinions on all of the DLC tracks. What are they?
Well, I'm a pretty big fan of the Propeller Cup. That's Sydney Sprint, Mushroom Gorge, Snowland, and Sky High Sunday. I think those are all really solid courses. The other cup, Turnip Cup, is New York Minute, Mario Circuit 3, Waluigi Pinball, and Calamari Desert. As some good ones, but like not quite as interesting to me. Like Waluigi Pinball's a fun course, Calamari Desert's more interesting. But one thing that irks me is they never remixed Mario Circuit 3's theme song, making it one of the 3 courses in this game that has 64 courses in it now. That doesn't get like Mario Kart 8's known for its beautiful jazz arrangements of its music. Mario Circuit 3 did not get that treatment. It and Mushroom Gorge in this update. And while Mushroom Gorge was from Mario Kart Wii, so it's less noticeable. Just getting the original SNES, Super Nintendo tune on Mario Circuit 3, I just feel like they should have done more.
I think I would like to see Mario Kart DS right
I want to see Super Circuit's Rainbow Road. That one's probably my favorite.
I was thinking about DS because in DS there were these segments that were anti-gravity.
It was the anti-gravity, right? They just boosted you enough that you'd go through.
Yeah. And basically it auto-plays was like, oh come on! It chomped me. I was gonna get a decent score. Oh. Well, 10th again. Well, I got 11 points. What was I saying? I think it'd be interesting to see Mario Kart DS actually do stuff with like actually do. You'd actually be able to drive on the anti-grav.
Yeah.
Oh, Luigi Pinball.
So I have driven this one twice on the stream so far, so I've picked Yoshi Circuit for variety.
I've driven it none, so I picked it because I wanted to try it. I was thinking, oh yeah, well that's probably all I have for like course once, because I don't know, I don't play a lot of Mario Kart.
Well, I have a lot of ideas, but probably a bit too much to share here. But I will say there's a few tracks I really want to see. I want Maple Treeway from Mario Kart Wii. There's a course from Mario Kart Super Circuit called Lakeside Park. It's like a volcanic island type of scenery, and it has like a really nice theme song. I really want to see that course come back. It also had like volcanic rocks and stuff.
Better than volcanic?
Yeah. Like, the main thing was it just had some tight bridges and turns. It was the first course in the Special Cup in that game. But, like, I just like the aesthetic of it. And I think they could make it look and sound really good in this game. And it's, as a bonus, it's probably a course that almost no one has heard of, because it's from Mario Kart Super Circuit.
Ooh.
So...
Also, sorry, I didn't mean to talk. I'm playing while we're
Oh, yeah.
Besides that, again, I do like... The neon factor looks so much better in this movie.
They've got this big, like they've done, yeah.
But people have been complaining about, like, sound effects, which, of course they have been. But I don't know, I still hear a lot of the custom sounds. And I'm sure, like, if, like, one or two of them, like, it's not that bad. You know what I think would have been interesting? You know what I think would have been fun for them to have done?
What?
In the beginning of Tunnel, where, like, they first shoot you out.
Yeah.
I think it would have been really fun if instead of doing the glider, they made it an anti-grav segment and maybe put some, like, stuff on the ceiling to, like, encourage you to go up around it. I just think, so along with this, I just think it would be cool if some of these DS tracks took what were formerly auto sections and made them actually play.
That is interesting.
No! We're doing well.
Somehow managed to steal second on that.
Yes, very nice. I'm slowly climbing.
You're slowly improving.
You know what, they should have the Koopa one from Wii.
Koopa Cape? I really want that one too. Oh, Snowland.
I'm doing Coconut Mall. I also haven't had a lot of chance. I haven't seen the donuts yet.
Oh yeah, one other change they've made in this course, in this update, is the cars in Coconut Mall's parking lot occasionally start doing donuts. You have to dodge them.
Although apparently it doesn't affect time trials.
Yeah, because, like, people already have times up, and if they made a change to the course like that, they would basically have to invalidate everyone's times.
No, we had 2 DLC courses up. What is...
Well, it's a Mario Kart 7 track. I'm not complaining.
Yeah, but it's the hard one.
Even better.
No, I'm not good at it. Can we play Lady Kart? I'm good at that one, kind of.
You're good at that one because it's pure luck.
I thrive in my natural habitat of chaos. Oh my... I think I disconnected.
Please start the race.
But that's not just me. It's like...
No, Lakitu has not started the race.
I thought I disconnected.
Oh, no.
How are we going?
We got through to him. We got him to start the race.
Successfully drifted around that. It might be the first time in my life.
Good for you.
Okay. Look, I just lost the shell for some reason, but I'm alright. Okay. Yep, it started. It's beginning. The issues are popping up. I knew it wouldn't oh gosh, no! I got hit by... I got hit by the blue shell in the middle of the track, but I couldn't help it because I was drifting. I didn't want to fall out. Now I'm back.
Starting one's lap in 6th and with no points.
What about you? Oh, hi again.
Yes. Hello. Missed the last item box.
Come on. Doing too well? What did I get through?
4th.
Why did I do well on this one? I'm bad at this. I guess I
Hello,
finally
Galacticoopa.
Hi, I won a race.
I am sodium chloride.
Sodium chloride, that's NaCl. Oh, salty. I thought it was like a message.
Oh, Sydney Sprint!
Oh, I was gonna do Mushroom Gorge. Should I do City Sprint?
Sydney Sprint's one of my favorites. The
I'll
Mushroom
do
Gorge
City
is fun as
Sprint.
well.
Because I'll do City Sprint. There's also Shroom Ridge.
Yeah. It's all
So
DLC courses.
someone's gonna pick random, and it's gonna be Baby Park. I guarantee you. Someone's gonna pick random, and it's gonna be like not a DLC course or something. Oh.
Oh!
That one's picked random. I should pick random.
I heard that.
Oh, 200cc?
Oh no.
It's time for the fast one. I'm gonna say I have a lot more control with this Wiggler car that I've gotten.
They should really have separate, like, lobbies for this, because I did not want to play 200cc today.
When you're telling me there's an issue with Nintendo's system, that's never happened before. Remember Mario Maker? I bet those people would have loved if they could fix the difficulty.
What I'm saying is, I should be able to, on the menu, because there's enough people playing this game, I should be able to go for a lower engine class lobby or a 200cc lobby specifically.
That makes sense, but also remember, they made Mario Maker 2, where you don't get the ability to choose not to do Super Insert if you want to do a co-op thing.
Well, Mario Maker is different, because it packs everybody together and then asks them to vote on the,
Oh, this one's just random.
Yeah. What I would consider is have separate lobbies that are just dedicated to, like, select 200cc and it only matches you with other people who have selected 200cc, you know?
Yeah, but I think that's also the system that most people would say would be best for Mario Maker. I'm just drawing parallels to the problem. Like, it's a different issue, but they have the same solution, really.
Yeah.
Oh goodness, a golden mushroom on 200cc is not fun. Oh wow, I'm in a worse place than I was before I got there. What a surprise.
Favorite course in this update have to finally come up, and it's 200cc.
So this is your favorite one, right?
No, of the new DLC,
Yeah.
I am a big fan of this course.
Oh yeah, so it's 4 tracks. Is it 4 tracks every time, or is it
8.
I'm surprised like Shroom Ridge and Mushroom Gorge stuff.
For, like, my favorite course, you mean?
Yeah.
Well, Mushroom Gorge is... I like it, but I don't think I would consider it a favorite. We're talking, like, all-time favorites in this game. This game has 64 tracks in it. It's...
I got 8.
Nice. I'm surprised I did as well as I did there with a medium-weight character.
Right. Yeah, I was gonna say, fair enough.
Shroom Ridge does rank pretty highly, and Sky Garden.
Those are random.
Alright. Go for TikTok clock about now. Hopefully it's not 200cc again. But what do you think of Sydney Sprint?
It was nice. It got the Mario Kart Tour thing where it splits into all the different pathways. It was fun.
Yeah, and I also think the music and the vibe are just really good. Cannot beat the Upside Down lands, you know.
Yeah. That one? You also still play like regular Mario Kart Tour. You play regular Mario Kart Tour. So these are all tracks that like you've been interested in seeing come over.
Yeah. I will say Sydney Sprint wasn't as interesting in Tour because Mario Kart Tour has 2 lap courses that are pretty short. But what Mario Kart 8 did is take the 3 different iterations of Sydney, because there were 3 different Sydney Sprint courses, like 1, 2, and labeled 1, 2, and 3, and they were just one of those laps each. So, I think it pretty cleverly tied all of those into one track, it makes sense. Like, the first lap you go through the original Sydney Sprint. The next lap kind of turns off into another route and ends up going through backwards, which leads to the last lap being the first lap backwards.
Okay.
So it, yeah, fairly cleverly merging those. New York Minute did not do as well, I think mainly because it's all crowded city blocks and thus gets kind of confusing. Like, it's a very standard city block setup. Like, American city block setup. So, it gets kind of confusing.
It's garbage.
Yeah.
Who wants that? There's no one. We're at 6th. Very shortcut heavy race, this one. Hope people are zooming past.
I'm gonna go Sherbetland.
I'm doing ramp.
Oh yeah, Freezies. The enemies that show up on this course. I think they're from, like, the, like, arcade Mario Bros. And have hardly ever showed up since.
They're in Smash.
Fair, true, but, like, Smash Bros. Chooses some of the weirdest things.
No, it's true.
Cheeseland.
But where the cheese must flow.
I like Cheeseland. Another, like, kind of forgotten Super Circuit course. With a very interesting vibe. And a sweet theme song.
But the cheese, the sounds of cheese.
Alright, Locketsu, you're gonna...
What kind of cheese is your favorite cheese?
I don't know, you
Only
can't
cheese
really
place.
beat a good Parmesan, I think.
I don't have a very good cheese taste. It's all very situational. I like a lot of recipes with cheese, but I'm not sure if I had an acid. I could just like cheese. I suppose I should have done. Well, that one battery. Okay. Okay.
You keep that boomerang away from me.
That's interesting. Super Circuit still looks 2D, right?
Yes. So
This is a very...
yeah, the basic layout's the same, but, like, in the original track, it was, like, you drive through the middle, and then you get 2 jump ramps over the Because you know it had those, like, yellow bouncy pads?
Yeah.
It'd get, like, two jump ramps over there, just two of those bouncy pads to go over the previous section of track.
Not as good. Oh, come on, man. Second first. Only 9.
So that's where they put the started the anti-gravity here and then the glider ramp.
Oh.
I think someone had a crazy 8 in front of me, and I think I detonated their bomb.
What did I get? 4th.
I get 6th.
And then I got like a golden mushroom at the end, and a star, back to back.
Well, first place is MIA apparently, so.
I mean, did like
someone else get the slot?
I
make terrible jokes.
They don't. I was actually because I didn't do that for like
Mushroom Gorge?
the SNES one we played. Oh, Mushroom Gorge, yeah. Like we played that one SNES one with the castle in it.
Yeah, it's Donut
it
Plains.
Was very flat. It was like Donut Plains 3 or something.
Yeah.
And that one wasn't nearly as augmented as Cheese Land.
Yeah. To be fair, Donut Plains is a pretty boring course. There was not much they really could have done with it. Unless they made, like, the end section a bit more hilly.
Yeah, maybe. It's, like, completely flat.
Yeah.
I would have loved if they just took a very boring course and then somehow revitalized it. Oh my god, everyone picked Mushroom Gorge. And then it's like, yeah, what about Wario's Gold Mine? I'll say it. Oh, wait. I just realized there's no, half-life. What an interesting discovery.
We talked about that, like, a few days ago, Phil, if you're not fooling anybody. We had this conversation. So, for reference, we had this conversation, like, a day or two ago. And I should not have said those words in that order.
I'm the person, I'm the kind of person that I'm lost the way we're staying. Which I think is so. One hit by a red shell in Mario Kart.
whatever just happened there, I don't like it. I was about to go through the double item box, and then somebody bumped me, and I ran straight into a wall, and it took me several seconds to recover.
Oh, that's why you're in 9th place. No, I'm in 6th place.
Shut up.
Together. So it's interesting, because when you're playing online, people will sometimes just overtake me. Like, they'll just be faster than me.
Alright, Rental Plant Slide
even
hasn't
when I haven't messed
played
up.
this one yet, but I would not dislike playing Sydney Sprint again, so...
Yeah, I think it's interesting that, like, I can play, like, because when there's online viewers, not CPU, then, like, they can just overtake. We're doing 100cc. The whole thing, like, they can just overtake me. Even if I'm driving perfectly fine. It's just interesting because I don't usually drive fine. I guess that's what the point.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I don't know.
Okay, guys, you wanna stop just hitting me with stuff for like 2 seconds? I would greatly appreciate that.
Well, that's what they want. No.
Just realized there's some major skips in this second lap. If you have a mushroom, you can cut through the park. Which is what I almost did, but kind of on the execution. Gotta love when people are driving directly in front of you and you can't get the item box.
It does sound.
Oh. I could have maybe gotten that if that Boo hadn't stolen my last mushroom.
Oh, that might have been me. No, I stole like 3 mushrooms. I got 8.
Boo is my least favorite part of this game. I do not like just randomly getting my items stolen.
You think that's not a good game mechanic?
Yeah, no, I don't think it is. What's annoying is it wasn't even originally in Mario Kart 8. They patched it in the Deluxe version.
Yeah, because everyone needs that experience of getting booed.
I wish this game had better item balancing, or, like, allowed you to pick... Oh, yes!
100cc again?
But it allowed... wish the game allowed you to, like, set items, what items appear, like in, Smash Bros.
Well, they have, like, the different item things.
The different item things means you can set it to literally just shells, just bananas, just, bombs, or just mushrooms, except that means they also give you coin items as well. And then you can set it to frantic mode, which is stupid. There's no strategic mode in this game. And you can set it to just coins, but not just items. So what I'm saying is I want there to be like a selection box, like in Smash Bros, where you can pick individual items to lower or remove. Because I personally would take out a few of the powerful items in this game, or just lower them, not completely remove them. For example, there are 0 limits on lightning in this game. I have gotten lightninged and then lightninged again while I'm still shrunk. That is something that legit happens to me, and I hate it. Lightning is so bad in this game. It happens way too frequently. So I would lower lightning as a start. I'd turn off some of the more worthless items like the coin and the piranha plant.
Oh, he ate! It's kind of with the mash and button. Ooh. This one has always been kind of like more of a, we want you to kind of explore experience and the next skills evil options for playing kind of thing.
Yeah, but like this game just kind of, I think, pushes it too far with chaotic items.
Well, I think I'd like my experience to be not 9th place.
Look, there's definitely problems with this game's item balancing. And the fact that they hardly give you any item options, and even when you set it to anything like just shells or bananas, you still get coins out of item boxes. And there's no way to stop that.
Right.
And then frantic mode is just opposite of what I want. And past games had a strategic mode that, like, lowered the frequency of powerful items. But this game does not have that.
Who picked that? Who picked the other sweet one? I will say, as the cast demon only plays casual video games, it is hard to relate a little. But I do understand. But a skill, you might want for a more skill-based person.
I'm not advocating getting rid of powerful items and stuff like that. I just think it happens way too much in this game. Like, I get hit out of nowhere so often. It drags down the experience with just stuff I couldn't avoid. Or, like, when you're in first place, the game basically gives you nothing but coins.
Well, I can see how that. I can see that would be the same. But I'm never in first place, so I always get the first item. It's like it punishes me being skilled at the game.
Yeah, again, I get that Mario Kart is at the foremost a party game, and I enjoy that about that. And I would not think about, like, nerfing the items too much. They're a part of the experience, but, like, getting lightninged twice within 10 seconds is something that has literally happened to me, and it is the worst. With a blue shell in between the two, mind you. What?
But it was very efficient.
Yeah. Second.
But there's the lightning. I'm in actual last place. I got up to 9.
Alright, I haven't checked up in a while. How's chat doing? If chat still exists.
I don't know if it does. I don't look at the stream because it's not loading. What I think is interesting is just that, like, people. Well, the thing about party games, I think, is that the better you get at it, the more the flaws start to stand out. Because it caters so hard to a casual audience. And, like, you don't want to get rid of the party game aspect, but you start to notice the flaws in a way that someone who isn't as experienced with the game would not notice.
Yeah, that is interesting.
Why is it giving me 100cc? Excuse me.
Yeah, so this is the track that they didn't arrange the music on. It's just kind of jarring.
Are you still, like, uprised? Like, obviously it's not using...
It has new percussion, but that's it.
Well, so, like, when you're on the movie level or something like that, like, next tracks, especially on YouTube, like, you like, preserve, like, some of the crunch. But, like, this is, like, the sound file without it.
Yeah.
Like, it's really the same sound, but, like, it sounds cleaner because, like, you're not, like, you're different from if I was to just pull the sound. Like,
yeah. It's just I was expecting something more.
Yeah. I don't know notice, but you can tell me, but that's also possibly because I don't understand.
But, like, yeah, if you listen to what they did to the Mario Kart Super Circuit, like, Mario Circuit theme, like, it's really amazing. Like,
Oh, come on.
So, one interesting thing is
No.
if you play Mario Circuit 3 in mirror mode, it's basically the layout of Mario Circuit 4 from that same game. Because the original Super Mario Kart didn't have a mirror mode. So it's interesting to notice is the layout of Mario Circuit 4 is pretty much just Mario Circuit 3 but mirrored. A few different turns, so you don't get that if you just mirror this, but just interesting.
But also kind of interesting that for the SN, like they're willing to add a lot of dimensionality to the Super Circuit tracks, but not the SNES ones. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
I wonder if it's because Super Circuit's less known, so they feel like they can take more liberties. Whereas with the SNES, it's almost like they want to have like that flat thing, so like it peaks specifically on people's nostalgia. So like it's like, yeah, and then we'll have these a few tracks that people would definitely be like, ah, this is an SNES track, I can tell by how flat it is. But they don't expect people to have that for Super Circuit, so they feel like they have more of a chance to just go buck wild with it.
Alright. That's definitely a possibility. I'm a pretty big fan of Mario Kart Super Circuit, so I just love seeing its tracks get remastered in this, just Nintendo just going wild with
I mean,
remastering.
I definitely prefer the buck wild approach. It leads to more fun and interesting. Back to you. And it really does make it feel like that fun. Like, I do definitely quite enjoy the more. I enjoy what they do with the Super Circuit tracks more. It means I can get excited and wild looking at them, even though I don't have any experience with it.
Yeah, but you can still, at the same time, having played Super Circuit, I can recognize these courses.
I mean, I kind of do wish that they just did that with the SNES one. Like,
yeah.
You kind of get how it's like,
But,
yeah, you can...
So, to be fair, Mario Circuit, like, even Mario Circuit, though, with Super Circuit, they did the whole thing where they raised part of it off the ground with Ultra Hands, right?
Oh yeah, that one. That one was nice.
Yeah. It was mostly flat, but then they had, like, the Ultra Hands just lifting part of the, track. Oh. To create an anti-gravity section.
Yes!
I was still under a boo! I dodged the lightning!
I was in a star.
Does not make me like the boo anymore. But still. So what do you think of this course, Philip?
We're having fun. Partially because that lightning got me really high up for like a few seconds, and that was fun. But it is also a very fun dynamic.
Yeah, it's a pretty simple layout, but it has a lot of, like, it's got a lot of fun jumps and stuff. And, like, the anti-gravity makes it super floaty. So you can have a lot of control over your jumps. They also play with sight lines a little bit, with some parts it being hard to see. Which gives kind of a...
No! Come on! I lost it. I went from, like, 5th to 8th because I hit a single banana at the end of the track.
Dang.
Anyway, I like it. Is this a tour track?
No, it's not. It's completely new, but it is being added to Tour very soon. That was just announced today.
I think, I quite like, when I'm playing, I mean, I've heard a lot of people complain about the tour tracks, for being not as good. But I think they generally, even though it's a simpler style, I think they have good like pop to them, like
Yeah.
color pop to them.
Yeah, the
Aesthetically.
colors. I've had a lot of people complain to me, complain that the tour tracks don't have like, solid colors is the complaint. I actually think that makes it more, again, brighter and pop more and look more like the kind of classic Mario style that I love.
Yeah. And like some of
So
Mario
I
Kart
actually
games-
prefer the DLC tracks and how they look.
I mean, there is some merit to some of Mario Kart 8 tracks, and some of them do look absolutely breathtaking, especially when they have very nice atmospheric particle effects. But there is something nice about, or there's something that just is rawly aesthetically like appealing about the color pop.
Yeah.
All these little poppy colors.
Sydney Sprint is a particular track that I feel like I've heard people complain about. But, again, one of my favorite tracks, like, I just... You're telling me this doesn't look beautiful, right? Like,
Yeah, I quite like it. And I think that's why I asked you for the tour track, because that the Sugar one has a lot of pop.
Yeah.
Like, it has like a lot
it
of
was
pop.
probably developed side by side for both.
And I really like I really do like that track. That food track. It's very much pop. And like the colors for Waluigi Pinball pop more.
Yeah.
And again, sometimes, especially when we get dealing with the particle effects, Mario Kart can take my breath away, but I think it's also less consistently nice looking.
Yeah.
Like, again, sometimes it'll go to effects that this style can't, but it's not just as consistently good. And like, again, like, so there's some really nice color. I hope you check. Oh, what happens? Hey, I went through that like other way. What happens if I go further into it?
You, Log 2 picks you up and puts you back.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay, same thing with Coconut Mall. I feel like it has. I mean, Wii has some very washed out character models at least.
Yeah.
Coconut Mall, I think, was really quite nice. I do kind of agree that unlike them, I kind of like the original Coconut Mall theme better, just because it's a bit heavier, but I very much enjoy this. I very much like the brighter feel of Coconut Mall in terms of visuals.
Well, literally everyone else I've talked to has said that the Wii does better at Coconut Mall. Honestly, I think people are too attached to that game, Mario Kart Wii.
I mean, I would say aesthetically, Mario Kart Wii doesn't look very good.
It's just, it hits two audiences for drastically different reasons. First of all, the casual audience, with people gravitating to the game because of the motion controls, and therefore being a lot of people's first Mario Kart game, and people being overly nostalgia-heavy towards that game. But also, the game being a broken and glitchy mess, making it a perfect competitive game. Funny how that works. The more poorly programmed a game is, apparently the better competitive game it is. See Mario Kart Wii and Smash Bros. Melee for example.
Yeah.
Those games have huge competitive scenes. They are also the worst programmed messes I have ever some of the glitchiest messes I've ever seen. Alright, Mushroom Gorge.
Yeah, I think Coconut Mall was probably the most Interesting ones. I do think the music is better in the Wii version, but I also like a lot of the... I mean, Wii looks very washed out visually. Especially with character models, but it is still definitely... it still isn't really, like, washed out.
Honestly, I'm yet to find, like... Okay, that was terrible. My favorite Mario Kart game is personally Mario Kart 7. And almost no one shares that opinion for reasons that to me seem like kind of stupid and petty. Obviously, I'm not the judge of other people's opinions, but the main reasons people talk about that game bad is because of its roster not being as big, and a few specific characters, like Waluigi, being left out, in favor of weirder and more interesting characters that I personally enjoy. Like, that was the game that added Lakitu and Shy Guy. Like, some of the weirder characters, you know?
I do like Shy Guy was in DS.
Sort of in DS.
No,
So kind of like the official...
No, never been in first place before. I'm not letting you have first place before. No, I'm trying to compare you to my skill. I've really
Well, I personally think its track selection is the best there is. Like, it's not able to compete with Mario Kart 8 in sheer numbers. Having 62 compared to... 32 compared to 64 tracks at this point. And 64 and growing. But, like... it just packs each cup with some of the best track designs I've seen in this series. Like...
oh, come on.
And it also has some of the most interesting retro track choices as well.
It's been really good for a while. It also made Music Park.
Yeah. And I know what you're gonna say, but, like, Music Park is another one of my legit favorite tracks, and we will not talk about that one time that we played for, like, 2 hours and you picked it every single time.
Look, Music Park is a more difficult track, but it is legitimately fun themed. But it's also hilarious how much John hates it. But I do like the theme in the Music Park. I have to also make a Get Good at Mario Kart 7 stream, along with the Get Good at Mario Kart 8 stream. Yeah, no, I'm not a big Mario Kart person, so I don't know the difference. I just play the most recent one, really. I want to play Coconut Mall more because it's probably the one that I'm most undecided on exactly how I feel about it.
I like it.
I also want to see the donuts.
Yes, that is fun. Like, I feel like I'm the only one who doesn't really have any problems with Coconut Mall's Mario Kart 8 appearance. It continues, it has most of the changes that Mario Kart 7 made to it. What with the bright arrows on the escalators, giving you making it more visually accessible. And the glider ramp at the end.
Also, the glider ramp does make me want to go in the park.
Would it be fun if they put, like, one of those surfboard cars in there just as a bit of a jump ramp?
Yeah, the thing is, there is a surfboard car.
Huh.
But you can't go with it. Well, again, like in Wii, where there's not a fighter ramp, the instinct to try and cut it isn't as strong. Like, again, you're also wondering if it was possible that that was a shortcut instead. But I'm not sure.
Probably wasn't, but I don't know.
Oh, come on! Really? On my way to a shortcut, someone with a golden mushroom rams into me just to knock me off course. How do they do that? Like, I've been screwed over by Mario Kart, but like, not really like that. A new experience for how you can be screwed over by Mario Kart. Really not that.
Consistently, every single time. Boo is always somehow timed right when there's a blue shell. And I have a super horn.
That's pretty impressive. Because I never have a super horn with the blue shell. I got 9th. Oh, he didn't get first horns.
Right, so I'm actually salty about that. As I said, I really don't like Boo.
I'm actually choosing Ribbon. Possibly on Impulse.
Well, I'm just picking Paris because we've played Ribbon Road on the stream.
That's fair.
I have. Gotta say, it's 11:54. Probably a few more races. I'll go to 12, and then the stream will finish. This has definitely gone longer than I expected it to, but I think multiplayer and having you here kind of helps.
Yeah, I have to say, I have a lot more fun playing online than with CPUs. Like with you, because like we played with CPUs, and I didn't have that much fun. But when it's online,
there's a lot more chaos online.
Proper chaos. I'm fighting against actual people. So like, even if it's
we get closer races, and you have a lot more of a chance.
Well, I mean, I don't. I've been doing consistently very badly. But there's something more thrilling about going up against people.
Yeah. I think mainly my barrier to online is the one more game syndrome. Because I get on losing streaks, and then, like, I don't want to get myself on a losing streak and then end on a sour note.
Well, I'm always on I think,
especially with how salty, like, again, how much I dislike this game's item balancing, and how many races are lost due to, like, excessive Boo or lightning or both. So I forgot to read this. This is probably 30 minutes ago, but Tom says, "Bam! Shock dodge!" For when I was in it was the Sky High Sunday race where I dodged the lightning with Boo. Speaking of Boo and or lightning, and or both. That was redundant. Boo and or lightning speaks for itself, but then I said and or both.
Or and.
Exactly. Yeah, interestingly, in this last kind of, like, section where you're going up, there is a half-pipe in Mario Kart Tour at the end of that on that U-turn. Since the half-pipe mechanic does not exist in this game, that was removed.
I got a third.
Nice.
But also threw a red shell at you.
Alright, 11:57. Let me look at this track loadout. Oh yeah, pick Rainbow Road. We gotta end this off strong.
Alright. If we don't pick Rainbow, if it doesn't go to Rainbow Road, can we wait till we get a strong end track?
Sure.
Dramatic.
But I'll decide what a strong end track is, lest we go on for too long.
Fine, I will only pick tracks that you tell me to increase the chances of getting a strong end track. Potentially. It kind of sometimes feels like Mario Kart doesn't pay attention to what's most likely, and just does, like, whatever it wants.
Oh, well, we're doing Rainbow Road.
Alright.
So let's see if we can end this on a high note.
Are we gonna get a Rainbow Road with 200cc? We'll see if we can. I'm honestly not sure. I'm not known for being very good at ending things. Oh my. I was like, what happened? I'm intent was. Is he shaking his business as usual? Pretty different from I am back to this one. Super. Oh my goodness. Oh, I got hit again. Impressive. Oh my goodness!
Well, at least if you have a bomb within the mob TM, you're at least can be pretty certain it's gonna land.
I hate everything worse. And it's not like it even matters. It won't even make good content because no one sees it. It just exists to aggravate me. I still got fourth though.
Fifth.
Like, I got hit a massive amount of times.
Alright.
But I still did better than you. Yes!
And for the final race as well.
See, it did end well. For me.
Yep. Well, I think
How long would you pinball?
that's about gonna be it. It is 12 o'clock in the morning. We've been on for a long time. Anything you want to say to...
Negative, like, 55 minutes. Negative 1 hour and 23 minutes.
And we will be ending. Thanks for watching, everybody who came. Goodbye.